Ace Fit Zero said, do you still track your calories every day while in maintenance?
Ace Fit Zero? No. I sure have not been tracking my calories while in maintenance / accidental slight surplus, not the good muscle gain kind, but the other kind of surplus. Realistically, at this point in my career, and are we answering for ourselves or are we giving advice?
Both.
I probably track somewhere between 3 and 6 months out of the year, and that's probably on the high side.
I was going to say, wow.
If I'm being super honest, or like honest with myself. We've talked about it many times, and we talk about it a lot when we talk about, is intuitive eating good? And the truth is, you need to understand the calorie content in various foods and the ideally protein, carb, and fat content of various foods to have an understanding of what it is you're eating, portion sizes, serving sizes, weighing food for a period of time so you actually know what you're putting in your body before you can go extended periods of time not tracking and successfully maintain progress. And I spent a lot of time tracking in the 2008 to 2016 timeframe. Not 100% of that, but a lot of it. And by the way, you don't need to track for 8 years to understand. Something like 30 days is a great starting point. But I got to the point where I'm really good at guesstimating. I eat a lot of the same foods very often. And so I would say 3 months out of the year, I'm like tracking everything I eat in the day. And the rest of the time, I'm not.
Dude, I think that's the most underrated fitness or nutrition advice, is eating the same foods on a regular basis. My breakfast and lunch is the same thing every day.
Yeah.
The only variable is dinner, and that's based on what my wife would like to make. Mm-hmm. And she's so good with, like, you know, there's always protein, there's always vegetables, and then some type of carb and fat as well. Mm-hmm. It's like breakfast and lunch is always the same. Period. Like, I think it's one of the easiest ways to lose and maintain that weight loss.
What if someone says, but I get bored and I don't like that?
All right. Then you have two options. Here are a couple options. Number one is cycle through 3 to 5 meals that you know what the calorie ranges are. So make 3 to 5 meals that you enjoy and cycle through those at any time that you want, but make them be within the calorie range that you need them to be. That's one option. And the other option is don't do any of that and then, you know, enjoy the meals, but not be happy with the fitness progress.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, those are the main options.
Or say, yeah, sometimes life is boring and you can go explore and have adventures in other areas of your life, but here, buckle down and let's get some progress. And then when you are in maintenance, then you can be eating, then you have more wiggle room than when you're trying to lose body fat or when you're pursuing a specific goal. You can also, I'm not good enough to do this or skilled enough as a chef, but you can obtain variety through eating the same foods, but preparing them differently, or, you know, doing different things with the same ingredients, to introduce some variety, if that's something you can do. But yeah, I completely agree. Eating the same handful of foods pretty frequently and in regular intervals, like having consistent meal timing throughout the day, helps massively with being in range on calories and protein and fiber and whatever you care about without having to track it every single day.
Yeah. Makes it so much easier.
Yeah. And again, if your goal right now is to lose body fat, like, this isn't really for maybe a subset of people, but most people, when losing fat, tracking is the way to go. But through that tracking, you're going to get to a place where you don't necessarily have to.